Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I want to start off by saying Happy New Year. Today is January 1st, 2019. So we all made it. Happy New Year to everyone. Good morning guys and Happy New Year. It is January 1st, 2019. Can you guys believe that another year has already passed and it is 2019? Before I get started with this video, I want to give everyone who's watching two disclaimers. The first one, if your credit score is already 800 or above, the tips that I'm going to give in this video will not work for you. Also, if you are not willing to do the work to maintain a high credit score, the tips that I'm going to give in this video also will not work for you. This video is intended for those who are really interested in increasing their credit score 100+ points over the next 30 days and maintaining that score. So with that being said, let's jump right in. The first thing that you guys need to do is check your score. Know exactly what's on your credit report, what your scores are, so you know where you stand. And you can use a website called freecreditreport.com. I believe you can get up to 1 free credit score per year from all 3 credit agencies. What I use myself, I don't use a lot of third-party websites because sometimes your credit scores can vary from what it really is, anywhere from 10 to 50 points, and that is a lot. So I don't know if you can see this, but on my phone I actually have the apps, if you look there in the corner, for all 3 major credit agencies. I have Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. Me, I pay for a subscription to all 3 agencies, so I'm dealing with that credit agency, not a third-party person, so I know exactly what my credit score is, what's on my credit report. My subscription, I also receive notifications and updates anytime something changes on any one of my credit reports. So let's start by talking about the things that are on your credit report, the delinquent things, the things that are causing you to have those negative scores. So when it comes to those delinquent items, the first thing you want to do is verify them. You want to verify that they are reporting accurately. Now, if they're accurate and if that's your stuff, own your shit. Don't call these different credit agencies saying, this isn't mine, this is identity theft, I didn't make this account. If it's yours, own the shit and move on. Now, if you have all the money to pay those accounts off, contact the agency listed on your credit report. Tell them, hey, I would like to pay for a deletion. A lot of agencies would do that. The trick to that is, if that's what you want to do, get it in writing. While you're on the phone with them, say, let them know, hey, I can pay this account right now while we're on the phone, but I need something from you in writing stating that you will delete this account from my credit report once it's paid. And depending on the time of the month that it is, the account could be deleted that following week or the week after, but it will be that month depending on what time of the month it is, because most agencies only update their information with the credit agencies once a month. So if you pass that time of the month, it'll be during the next update. So like I said, let them know, hey, if you send me the email right now while we're on the phone, I'll go ahead and pay this account. Because honey, these agencies, they do not want to keep these negative things on your credit report. The bottom line is they want their money. So if you pay them their money, they're going to delete these things off of your report. And if you can't afford to pay it all in full at one time, negotiate payments to bring those negative accounts into positive standings. Now, a majority of the time when it's like that, they will remain on your credit report. However, they will go from negative accounts to positive accounts, which will increase that credit score. There are three types of credit. The first type of credit is what's called open accounts. Now, open accounts are accounts that are like your utility bills, your phone bills, things like that. Open accounts really don't impact your credit score because they are not put on your credit report unless you don't pay the account, and then it goes into collections. The second type of credit is installment accounts. Now, installment accounts do have interest added to them, and they are set accounts. They're going to be the same amount every month. Now, installment accounts are usually your mortgage loans, your car payments. Excuse me. Now, even though these accounts are on your credit report, they don't impact your score in a positive way as much as the third account, which are the revolving accounts. Those revolving accounts are accounts such as credit card accounts, and those accounts really can impact your credit report and your credit score either positively or negatively. And these are the accounts that really drive your credit score. So with these accounts, if you maximize and use your maximum limit on these accounts, that's going to have a negative impact on your credit score. Let me give you an example. If you have a credit card and your limit is $1,000, and every month you're using that $1,000 limit, that's going to have a really negative effect on your credit report. You don't want to use any more than 20 to 30% of your open accounts each month. Now, if you're smart, let me tell you what you could do if you needed to use that maximum amount and not have it impact your credit report. What you could do is, say on the 10th of each month, your credit card company pulls your credit card usage information and send it to the credit agencies. If you know that happens on the 10th of each month, so let's say on the 5th of each month, you use $999 of that $1,000 credit limit you have. On the 8th or 9th of the month, you need to go ahead and pay back a majority of that on your credit card account. So say if you paid $980 of it back, when it's pulled on the 10th of the month, it's going to look like you only use what, $9-10 of it. So it's going to show your usage is very small. Therefore, it's going to impact your credit score dramatically. When I had this client I was working with, the only thing he had on his credit report was his vehicle, and I told him, get you a credit card. He did. He went to his bank and he opened a credit card account. They gave him, initially he had a $200 credit limit, which he paid every month, and then he applied for a credit increase, and when they gave him an increase, they increased his limit to around, I think it was around $600-700. So what he would do is he would use, and he did exactly what I told him to do. I said, hey, I don't need you to use all of that, you know, in 1 month. Don't do that. Don't make that your primary account that you use to pay things. Use it once a month, buy some gas, and then, you know, pay it back. buy gas, pay it back. So he was using like maybe $30-$40 out of it just to buy gas. And then he called me and he said, oh my God, Constance, I pulled my credit report, and just from that one account doing what you told me to do, my credit score went up 80 points just off of that one account, just doing what I told him to do, which is a great thing. Let me give you guys another really great trick to use in improving your credit score. Become a authorized user on someone's account. Ask questions, and not just anyone. Make sure it's someone you can trust, someone who who is responsible, and they pay their bills, like a grandmother, grandfather, or sister, or brother. If you're married, your spouse. Don't let them co-sign things for you, because if the account becomes negative, you are going to mess up their positive credit rating. However, if you become an authorized user on their account, your negative credit score won't impact their positive credit score. However, their positive credit rating on that account will reflect onto your credit score. So let's talk about what type of things you want to be an authorized user on. An established account that's been there a long time, an account that they pay, that has a great credit history, and also choose an account that has a high balance, at least $5,000, $6,000, $7,000. Excuse me, because that is going to transfer over to your credit history. Have your credit score up well over 150 points. I've done it before. It works. And if you are looking to improve your credit score because you want to, buy a home or a car, anything like that, even though, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm not gonna tell you that this will put you in a place to where you can do that like so many other people will. I'm just gonna be honest, because underwriters are very intelligent, and they can look through that entire credit history, and they can see that, hey, this person only has this high credit score because they have been added as an authorized user to XYZ account. So don't use being an authorized user as your main credit. Use that as a stepping stone to improve your credit, because once that's there, go out and apply for other lines of credit, and then pay those lines of credit on time, because that builds your credit score. So not only do you have those positive authorized user accounts, you also have accounts of your own that are positive. So when you do go and you apply for these huge purchases like home loans and things like that, when the underwriters are looking at them, they're also seeing that you have your own credit accounts that you pay for, and that you were very responsible, and that you were not going to be a risk, that you will pay your bill and they're not going to lose money. Because like I said, no agency wants to lose money on you. They want you to pay your bills, and they want you to keep these items, and they don't want to put these negative things on your credit report. They are in the business of making money, so they want you to pay your bills. You have more than 30 days or so to get your credit fixed. You can go to a credit restoration agency going to really do the same thing, except they're going to charge you anywhere from $300 to $600, and they're going to go item by item by item and take anywhere from 6 to 9 months, when you can negotiate these negative accounts yourself and pay this stuff yourself, and save yourself that money that you would pay someone else to do it, and have these things taken care of in 30 days or less if you have the funds to do it. Now, if you don't have the funds to do everything at one time, start small. Negotiate where you can, pay where you can, and then just go from there. Thank you guys so much for watching this video today, and I hope this video really helped someone. If you have any questions, just link them down below, or either you can email me. My email address is listed right up here above. You can email me, link your questions down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you.